What up, guys? This is Jake Miller, and you're now tuned into The Biz with D.
What's going on, everybody? And, of course, right now you're tuned into The Biz with D, MyFierceWingsRadio.com, MyFierceWings.com. We have Jake Miller, who is a hip-hop artist signed to E1, recently signed to E1, just dropped his new EP, which is called The Road Less Traveled, and he's joined with us. What's going on, Jake?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm great. Just got to Texas. We're on tour right now.
That's what's up. I see you're touring everywhere.
Oh, yeah, everywhere.
Texas,
literally everywhere.
Philly, up and down Florida, everywhere. That's what's
up.
Yeah,
by the end of the year, we'll probably be in every state in the country.
Wow. Well, let me know when you come to Delaware for sure.
Definitely.
So let's talk about this new EP that you dropped on Tuesday.
Okay.
So the name of it. Oh, go ahead.
So basically, the EP is called The Road Less Traveled. It's 6 brand new songs. It actually hit #1 on iTunes in the first 10 minutes of it being released on iTunes, and so that was really exciting. But it's just it's a cool little compilation of like my most proud songs, and we got some songs are different than others. We got some serious ones, some inspirational songs, and then we have some just upbeat, fun songs. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. You can get on iTunes right now. It's really cheap.
Yeah, I was surprised. I'm like, this music is too hot to be this cheap. I mean, was that something that you decided as far as the pricing was concerned, or was that something like the label?
Yeah, no, I don't really have anything to do with all the pricing and stuff. That's just the label. I just concentrate on making the music.
Right, definitely. And I mean, the music is great, like I told you. And I got to tell you, Let You Go is a phenomenal joint. Kind of tell everybody who might have not got the EP yet, which everybody needs to be getting right now as they're listening to this interview. Tell them about that song right there.
Yeah, Let You Go is the first song on the EP. It's actually my favorite also. And it's basically just like a really good like summer jam vibe. It's just about me and a girl, and obviously the song is called Let You Go, so I'm talking about how I'll never let you go. And it's basically just like a progression of like a relationship from when we were like really young, like in middle school, to like when you're older and stuff like that. So that's basically the idea behind that song.
Now, is that inspired by the relationship that you're currently in right now, or was it just something that you just kind of felt like writing?
No, it's definitely inspired by the one I have now.
Definitely, that's what's up. And you guys and you're very open about your relationship. And I gotta ask you, what made you want to decide to be, very open about it? Because nowadays you see that people are more quiet in the industry.
Yeah.
You guys are open. Instagram, I see it all. Like, what made you guys want to be so open about it?
Well, I'm all about like being like really open and telling my fans everything. Like, I don't want to lie to them and stuff. So I think it's just, I don't know. I don't want to. I guess it's just because I don't want to lie to them. So I think if they see that I have a girlfriend, I don't think they're gonna like me any less or like my music any less. They'll probably just, I don't know. I think they actually like it because it shows that I'm like a real person. I'm not just sitting here like pretending like I'm single all the time. I'm actually like being honest with them, and I think that's what it's all about.
I was doing my research, and I see that you play the piano. Well, you taught yourself how to play the piano, the drums, the guitar at a young age before actually, coming out with, the singing and the rapping. Like, how did you manage to do that yourself? My question to you.
I don't know. I've always had like music in my blood. My dad was in a band. My mom sings. I don't know. At a very early age, I just fell in love with music. I started playing the drums. I had a drum kit in my house, and I just started banging away. I had a few guitars because of my dad, and I just taught myself how to play guitar, and I just fell in love with music at a really early age. And then rapping kind of came later, around like 8th or 9th grade.
And with your rap, when you kind of really started being public about rapping, you opened for Snoop Dogg in Florida. That's where you're from. Like, how was it opening for Snoop Dogg? I mean, that's major for your first performance ever. Letting anybody hear you perform. How was that?
Yeah, that was awesome. That was the first performance that I ever had in front of anybody, and it was in front of like 5,000 people. At that point, I didn't really even have music that I was proud of to perform, but it was an awesome opportunity. So obviously, I wanted to take it, and it was a night I'll never forget.
We talked about being just recently being signed with E1, and you had, and I know for a fact you had many other deals, but this deal was more so money was right as far as offering was concerned, but not only that, but the fact of them showing the dedication and how what they could do for you. It was genuine. You know?
Right, yeah. When we were considering signing with labels, we didn't really, like, the reason that we went with E1 was not because they offered the most money. It was just because they had the most excitement about me, and I felt more comfortable with them than other labels because I knew that I wouldn't just be put on the shelf. And I knew that E1 would concentrate on me and make me their number one priority. So and that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, definitely. Because, I mean, right now, with all the artists that they have, you're definitely, like, one that's, like, has a lot of hype right now as far as, like, the young hip-hop artists like you, Dricky, and Kazi right now. I mean, you guys, as far as E1 on the, around our age, you guys got it on lock. I mean, how does that make you feel?
It's awesome, man. Just to be lumped into those people is awesome because I'm big fans of them. But I'm just trying to make as much good music as possible, perform as much as possible, reach as many people as possible, and just keep doing what I'm doing.
So we got a fan question. It's from Brittany, and she wanted to know, what is one thing that you've not told anybody in the world about yourself that you'd be willing to tell us?
What have I not told anyone in the world that I'd be willing to tell you? I have to think about that.
I know it's kind of wild.
I mean, I have like these Ask Jake type things on Twitter, and they ask me that a lot. So I've been giving out random facts like a madman recently. So my fans know a lot about me, like little random facts. But something I haven't said. I really don't know, man. Can't think of anything. I've memorized 100 digits of pi, the first 100 digits of pi.
Whoa.
I had to do it in my math class.
Wow. It's funny that you mentioned math because you weren't really into it too much. Like, you chose it, you know, you got that at calculus and did basketball. So, I mean, you wasn't really trying to, you know, memorize none of that too much. You're like, I'm going to choose basketball over this.
Yeah, no, math was not for me. I can memorize numbers, but I can't do math.
And I also know that you were going to college, but you stopped because with the deal and really just wanted to drive force with music. I mean, looking back at it now, do you think that ever in the future that you would want to go back to college, or do you think you'll wait and see?
Definitely not in the near future. To be honest, if I ever go back to college in the near future, I think that just means that my music's not working out, which I hope is not the case. But I mean, for right now, I'm just 100% concentrating on my music. I have another album coming out at the end of the year, a lot of music videos, a lot of touring. So I just continue to grow. Maybe down the road, I mean, to be honest, I can't really see myself taking any classes for the rest of my life, but who knows?
So I have to ask you, when you write your music, where do you find the influence? Like, where's it all come from for you?
I guess it just depends on like what I'm feeling that day, what I've seen, that kind of stuff. I mean, inspiration just comes at like the most random times. Sometimes I can have like 6 hours to kill and like want to write a song, but I can't think of a single line to write. And other times it just like pops up at a random time. I could write a full song in 5 minutes. It just depends on like, I don't know. I could literally just see something and it could just spark an emotion, and I could just start thinking of concepts and lyrics and all that stuff.
Right. So it pretty much kind of depends on the mood and, you know, what's going on at that moment.
Right.
I can dig it. Now, I was watching 2 music videos of yours, and 2 that stood out to me was Like Me and then A Million Lives. Can I say A Million Lives is very inspiring, how the message behind it. I like how you talked about your friend who had cancer and had lived past, you know, that experience, and it's just inspiring. What made you just want to, you know, first put a record out like that was inspiring?
I just think it's really important to put out music that has positive messages, because it's like the feedback I've gotten on that song compared to songs that are just like about like general things. it's night and day. So I plan to continue to keep writing songs with good messages, and yeah, I thought it would be a really cool concept to basically base a song off fan mail that I get. So I think it turned out pretty cool.
Right. And now it's now fan tweets, because the mail thing is like old, unless you still got the P.O. box where people can send stuff.
Well, I never really give out my actual address, so I don't get like
right,
mail.
Of course not.
But I get like emails, like many emails every day.
Oh wow, well that's nice, dope. And Like Me, that music video and the concept came up with that.
Well, Like Me was basically. It's a song that's basically about like not conforming to like normality and not just like doing what everyone wants you to do and just being normal, and instead like being different and accepting who you are and not trying to like change to impress other people. And for like the everyday kid, I guess you can look at it like bullying wise and stuff like that. But I kind of, in my life, how it relates to me is just like I had a chance to like go off to college and go to school and be like a normal kid. And that's like what everyone told me to do, but instead I kind of did something really different and just tried to do something original, even though people were telling me that it wouldn't work and telling me not to do it. So it's like a two-sided message.
Right. And would you recommend people go to college, or if music is
of
what they
course.
want to do?
Yeah, you should. I mean, you should definitely stay in school, but if you have an opportunity that you can't pass up, I mean, school will always be there.
Let's talk a little bit more about this, the new EP that you came out with. You got a song that's called Goodbye. Dope. Really dope. How did you come up with the concept for that song?
Which song again? I didn't hear you.
Goodbye.
Oh, Goodbye? I don't know. I feel like I write... I mean, I have a girlfriend and we have a great relationship, so I write a lot of songs about, like, good songs about girls, but I realized that I hadn't really written a song that like a breakup song that people can relate to who are going through that type of situation. So I thought that would be a cool concept, and obviously I got a great singer on the hook, with a girl named Brittany, and I think it's a really good record.
Definitely. And speaking of collaborations, who are some artists that you would like to collaborate with in the future, and maybe even on your album that comes out later this year?
I mean, Drake is my favorite artist, so obviously that would be cool, but that's a little bit out of reach right now. But I don't know, someone like a Macklemore, or even like Time Flies, Hoodie Allen. I like mainstream artists, and also I have a few like underground favorites too.
Right, and that's good to have, because you don't want to be like, because I mean everybody's stuck in the I want to collaborate with Lil Wayne, I want to do Keisha Cole, I want to do Britney Spears. You know, it's all mainstream artists. But I like how there's a variety of different. You said a major artist being Drake, and then you said two independent artists. So, I mean, that's good.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Not a problem. So I mean, you got the EP out right now. You're working on the album, and you're touring. I mean, what other things can we definitely expect in the near future from you?
Well, I have an album coming at the end of the year. As I said, I'm going to put out a lot of music videos probably from this new EP. And, yeah, I just plan to tour as much as possible. I love being on tour. We're actually getting a tour bus soon because we're touring more than we've been touring. So now it's just going to get even crazier.
Right. That's a blessing. That really is. And have you thought about the concept for the album yet, or still thinking it all through?
No, I actually haven't even given any thought towards the album yet, to be honest, just because I just finished the EP, and that was kind of like a long process. So I'm probably going to start writing and recording for the album within the next like month or two.
Oh wow! So you like to work fast, pretty much.
I what?
I said you like to work fast, pretty much.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I have deadlines because of the label, so they tell me pretty much when they have to be done.
But that's what's up, Jake. I mean, you definitely have a lot of great things going on. I like I mentioned before, I love the fact that your music is positive. It's a lot of great energy there. So definitely keep up with it. Keep us posted, and just keep in touch.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Anytime. So where can all the listeners who aren't fans yet, how can they find you and get in touch?
You can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Jake Miller Music. You can like me on Facebook, just search Jake Miller. YouTube, just search Jake Miller, and go get the new EP on iTunes. It's called The Road Less Traveled. Currently, like, number 6, I think, on iTunes. And go get it.
Yeah, the numbers are looking good with that EP. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Well, like I said, Jake, thanks for coming on the show again. Keep in touch and let us know when you're in Philly or Delaware. We would definitely come through.
Cool. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All right. Anytime. Have a good one.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.